is MacKenzie Lee. My project location was in Ceiba, Honduras, and we were given the opportunity to volunteer at 2 different hospitals. The Broader View coordinator, Raphael, and his family were great. As soon as we arrived, we were immediately greeted by his family, and I felt very welcomed into their home. Throughout my stay here in Honduras, he has been very encouraging and helpful since we were in an unfamiliar place. He was more than willing to explain their culture and current political standing around the area, and there was not one time that I didn't feel safe while I was here. The most surprising thing that I experienced at the program is the current state of the healthcare here. It's very different than what I am accustomed to, as well as the condition of their healthcare facilities. It was pretty surprising to see the condition of those things. The most surprising thing I experienced at the accommodation, I was surprised at how big the house was. We had plenty of room to sleep comfortably and to also have areas where we can go whenever we aren't volunteering in the community. The most surprising thing I experienced about the country, after arriving in San Pedro Sula, we passed by armed army men on a bridge. It appeared that they were just there for safety precautions and safety reasons, but initially it was kind of alarming. So the most difficult thing that I experienced in regards to the program, since I don't speak very much Spanish, there was a language barrier, but I can honestly say over the last 2 weeks I have learned so much Spanish, more than I would have ever had the opportunity to learn elsewhere. The most difficult thing that I experienced at the accommodation, we did have to take cold showers, and I did have to get accustomed to an unfamiliar diet, but like anything else, with time, I honestly absolutely ended up loving the food, so that was not a problem at all. The most difficult thing that I had to experience about the country is just the current political standing at this current time of the country, and as well as the lack of like infrastructure and stuff like that around the areas, as this is a very poor country. So tips for future volunteers. Clothing. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it is currently raining right now, so make sure that you bring stuff that can be worn in rainy weather. Also bring good walking shoes. Also bring clothes that you would be comfortable to wear in 80-degree weather. As far as donations, donate as much as possible. The local medical clinics and hospitals are in need of any and everything that you are willing to donate, such as blood pressure cuffs, stethoscopes, gloves, thermometers, antibacterial soap and sanitizers, as well as pens and pencils. So with the weather, of course, like I said, make sure that you bring an umbrella, make sure that you bring rain boots, any type of rain attire, rain jacket if possible. It definitely rained almost every day while we were here. Other things that volunteers should know, make sure that you are open to a flexible schedule. Make sure that you can anticipate those cold showers at night. There isn't any central air and low water pressure and lots of rain, so just anticipate those things. Make sure that you have fun on the weekends. Go out and tour the city. I mean, there's so much history here, and it's a beautiful place to be. And last but not least, enjoy your time here and try new foods. So personally, since this was my very first time traveling outside of my country, I honestly didn't know what to expect. Once I arrived in the country, I was very surprised at how low the socioeconomic level was and how poor most of the people were here. Secondly, the healthcare system is completely different, like I had mentioned, than what I am accustomed to. There was very little sanitary precautions taken, and it appeared that there were too many patients for the doctors to effectively see each one. And so I felt like over my time here, I was really able to put forth a great effort in giving as much care as possible. All in all, this was a memorable experience that I will forever remember. The relationships I've made with others traveling here from other states, from America, those will forever be remembered. In addition, viewing surgeries and having the opportunity to shadow the doctors and stuff like that is very hard to experience in America, and being able to view a surgery straight on was absolutely amazing. So in regards to my accommodation, meals, and security, the accommodations were so much better than what I had initially expected. But at the same time, it took a little time to adjust to low water pressure, cold showers, and no central air. On the other hand, the accommodations provided us a very safe place. The home is completely gated. The meals were also something I had to adjust to, as they were small, but you were giving 3 meals a day. And after a little time, I'm a picky eater, but after a little time, the meals were great. The meals were absolutely great. And I felt very safe during my stay here. My favorite memory of the trip in regards to the program was being granted the opportunity to shadow so many doctors and surgeons and just people in different fields of medicine. To be able to shadow them in a foreign country was amazing. My favorite memory of the trip in regard to the country is just the scenery. No matter where you look, there are mountains, green mountains, and waterfalls, and it's just absolutely beautiful. We even got the opportunity to go zip lining on the weekend and swimming in some hot springs, which was very, very fun. So the Broader View USA support prior to traveling was absolutely superb. Very fast email responses, and the opportunity to talk directly to someone on the phone made my parents feel at ease. In addition to this, the website information was very easy to access if we ever had any questions, and all communication via phone calls, emails, and online chats were great. I am definitely willing to speak to other Broader View volunteers. You can feel free to contact me for any other questions. And I figured out about a Broader View through a student-led organization on the campus of Texas A&M University called GLOW. So thank you. I enjoyed it here. Bye.
Thank you, MacKenzie, for being volunteer with the Broader View Honduras. Have a safe trip home, and we hope to see you back very soon.
Thank you.
Gracias.